where I noticed from the beginning, this liturgy was so long and boring. But when I left, I was different for days.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because I heard you mention that in one of your talks. Tell me about the changes you noticed, like in the following weeks. Because I remember you saying something like, "Oh, I didn't feel anything at the moment," and then
other than a backache.
Yeah. and then as time goes on, I think it was your wife that had mentioned like she started to see a difference in you.
Oh, right away.
Yeah.
And my employees.
What was it?
Well, I wasn't dropping an F-bomb every third word all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
They did. My wife noticed I was smiling more and I was not so angry, not cussing constantly.
Yeah.
And it just, I didn't really notice. But I noticed the same thing about the Agbeya too.
Really?
When I'd stand and pray the Agbeya, it was arduous and long and hard to sit here reciting these prayers. But how I felt after. And it was sustained. For days, you know, after a liturgy, for days.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and this is the difference. Spirituality is deep.
Yeah.
And it changes you profoundly inside. Emotionalism is fleeting, and it comes and goes. In the evangelical church, the peak is right there in the service when the speaker's speaking or the band is playing, and by the time you're not even out of the parking lot and someone cuts you off, you're giving them the finger because you know it's gone. The sugar rush is over. And here it's like, even now, it's been what, 14 years?
Yeah.
A liturgy can still be very long and hard for me to get through.
Yeah.
To pay attention, to, you know, not drift off thinking about 100 other things. But this is the place where we wrestle. This is the cave. This is where we wrestle, and was where you also find out about yourself. Because you start asking, why can't I give my attention to God?
That's such a good point.
Yeah. Why can't I pray my Agbeya for 15 minutes a night? 15 minutes a night? That's a pretty ridiculous. I can watch TV for 3 hours.
Yeah, no problem.
Why I can scroll for 4 hours.
That's such a good way
Why
to
can't
think
I pray
about it.
15 minutes? But if you're paying attention, it should be pointing at you. There's a problem here. We better figure out what's going on.